If a minor got cut or hurt, how would you treat a cut or an injury?
If a kid got cut or hurt, so it was kind of, it was one thing that really did stick out to me, in that it was a sort of an environment of getting better, but yet we would go there, and one day a kid may have two legs, and now the leg might be very injured, or it may not look that injured, and then the next day it would be amputated and he wouldn't have the leg. And my overall sense of me being there for it being a general progress, it was sort of disrupted a little bit by these things, by the maybe the lack of progress in other people.
Did a lot of minors break legs or arms?
Yeah, a lot of kids did break arms and break legs, and I had my own arm broken, but it was for progress. It was during an operation, and obviously amputations, and there, yeah, pretty much everybody would have had some fairly traumatic physical thing that they went through. But again, it was for the idea of progress. I suppose one of the bigger problems, one of the bigger things that I found, not so much the breaking of arms or legs, but was more that the anesthetics had a great, and maybe then the morphine and the drugs, like, on kids, and so I mean, it was all under, supervision and that, but it was still fairly strong stuff for kids, and it was causing issues with sleep and nightmares, and they wouldn't have done it in the same way they do it to adults, but it was still, to a degree, it had to be done. So it was, yeah, that was actually quite, that felt like breaking parts of my head rather than parts of my body. It was quite severe. It felt severe, and the not sleeping, and the sleeping patterns being thrown, and the particularly the nightmares. The nightmares were very vivid, and it felt like a sort of a drug episode, really. And so some of those things, it was dark, and so it was a tough part of the whole process, to be honest, tougher than even the physical side of things.